gone live, they have changed everything. Why is my orientation locked? It's weird. It's very weird. Well, I'm live. I decided to go live for a few minutes today. I'm not gonna stay live for super long, but I decided to go live for a minute. I have a terrible cold, so I'm not gonna stay on for too long, but I just wanted to go live because if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I did some Instagram posts about this. Hi, hell yeah. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw that I did some Instagram posts today. And I was just like, man, I just feel the spirit. I feel the spirit of the live stream rising up in me. And I think I'm gonna have to go live. I think I'm gonna have to go live today. So hi, hello, I'm live. Hell yeah. Rider 101, Arika, Getaway Vehicle, Corey. I don't know if it's allergies. I don't know if it's a cold. I don't know what it is. I'm so congested. Hi, Strange Black Media. Hi. Yeah, I haven't. This is my first live stream in like 2 years. Oops. Sorry. Hi, Vanity. Hi, Naomi. Hi, Akira. Salt of the Earth, Sugarcane. Mel, yeah, I haven't been on in a long time, and they have like totally changed everything. So, okay, so hi, Brittany, Jenny, TJ. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Monica. Gossip Girl XOXO. Hi. Okay, so hi. Hi, Kat. Hi. What's my IG? It's @_Seren with 4 S's. SSSSEREN. Kat, Genevieve. Hi, Dana. Yeah, I'm streaming. Hi, Dev. Hi. Hi, Francesca. Yeah, JC. Yeah. Hi, Chariot Man Gaming. Hi. Yeah. So, yeah. If you check the description, there is a link to the Patreon. Because I also wanted to say that, yeah, just like just now in this chat, a lot of people have been like, oh, like, where have I been? And all that. Patreon's my main platform now. So I do podcasts there. I normally do 1 podcast a week. It's 4 podcasts a month. There is a $1 tier, literally $1 a month, $12 a year. And I'm thinking they introduced a live stream option. So I'm thinking about live streaming there as well. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. But I am thinking about it. But like, the link to the Patreon is in the description. If somebody wants to do a comment, you can, and I'll pin it, or if not, that's fine. But just so you know, and it's all, the podcasts are basically everything that would have previously been my videos. So reviews, pop culture, you know, socio-political concepts and ideas, race, all that stuff. Oh, you're off today, Monica. Sonia on your Patreon, but definitely missed the lives. Yes. Daniel, I've been good. I think Bruno Mars heard you when you called him a culture vulture because he backed off, made Anderson the face of Silk Sonic instead of making himself the main event. A bit of unicorn. Hi, Nita baby. Oh, yes, and also, if you do join the Patreon, you get access to the Discord server, which the Discord server is awesome, super cool community, tons of resources. Like, it's just been really nice. Discord's awesome. Thank you for being a thought leader with integrity. You paid a lofty cost to be a boss. Thank you. Hi, VA Renaissance. Hi. VA Renaissance. I was just saying, I don't know if you just got here, but I'm thinking of doing live streams on Patreon. I've never streamed on Patreon. I have no idea the way that their like streaming service works, like at all. But I'm thinking about it. Hi, Nelly says so. I don't really separate out the tiers, Phoenix. So even if you do just like one dollar. Like I'd probably just make, like, all the podcasts are available to everyone. The Discord link's available to everyone. The live stream would probably be for everyone as well. It's easier on Patreon. And also, like, YouTube has changed a lot as a platform. I feel like every single week I'm seeing constantly, especially like Black creators being like, this is basically a dead channel. People don't get my notifications. People don't get my videos. The algorithm is suppressing my stuff. I make content that's like too long for the algorithm. The algorithm is prioritizing shorts. The algorithm demonetizes everything. If it's not a comedy sketch, some type of makeup tutorial, nails, or like reaction videos, I feel like YouTube kind of like doesn't care anymore. So, and I be seeing people with like huge followings, like 100,000 plus subscribers, 500,000 plus subscribers, being like, it's a dead channel, like they can't get views, like, because just how the algorithm works. So I don't know if I'm trying to like get back into the YouTube streaming algorithm machine, but I am thinking about streaming on Patreon. So again, if you just got here, I have a Patreon. The Patreon is my main platform. There is a tier that is only $1 a month. You get access to the podcast. It's one podcast a week. It's basically the same as my videos that I did here. You get access to the Discord server, and I'm thinking of also live streaming there as well. So, yeah, and I put the link to the Patreon in the description of this live stream, so you can check it there. I don't even know how to leave a comment. How do I leave a comment? Like, I would leave my own comment and pin it, but I can't even see it because they've like totally changed how it looks. Like, they won't even let me like rotate. It says like my orientation is locked. I'm very confused about what's happening. That's why we're doing vertical video, because everything now is like TikTok, vertical video, TikTok. I have to blow my nose, you guys. I have a horrible cold. Sorry, I know that is so gross. I know that is so gross. Hi, TT. Oh my God, Daniel Martin. Seren about to drop some jewels on this Cordy beef. Bro. Again, if you follow me on fucking Instagram, I reached a breaking point. Y'all, I've been trying to stay out of this Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef. I've been trying so hard. Oh, wait, Erica, the Discord is lit, funniest and chillest people. Yeah, it's fun. Yes, Patreon, they introduced a streaming, they did a whole revamp, Corey, and they introduced a streaming option. I've never used it. I don't know how exactly it works, but I think I might try it. Chariot Man Gaming, yeah, YouTube is totally different now. Did you ever mess with TikTok? No, I've never been on TikTok. I'm supporting anything you do. The censorship on here is crazy now. I see more ads than vids. Right, YouTube's totally different. You guys realize this is my 10th year. August 2024 makes 10 years for me on YouTube. Thanks to Discord, Tanner Dulles had me by the gills. Hi, Granada26. So refreshing to see and hear you. Hi, Vermilion Dynamo. And we back. You la bitch. Hi. Serena, I thought about you the other day when I was having a combo with a friend about a point you made back during the Ferguson protest. Hard to believe that was 10 years ago. I know, right? 10 years. Very hard to believe. Hi, Natalia. No way I'm on Patreon, but I miss your face. I just be rewatching old Beast Bakes. Hi, JC. Hi, Tyshawn. Hi. Mel, bro. Oh, my God. Reached a breaking point. Kendrick versus Drake beef is hilarious. Hi, Lynette. Genesis, you're too good for TikTok. Yes, 10 years. Yes, they're very bad for Black creators. And I know, like, at first, like, TikTok didn't pay anyone. There was, like, no way to make money. The only way to make money was to get really big and to like partner with like brands and stuff to like sell things to people, which is like not something that I've ever wanted to do. Anything that I've ever reviewed for you guys or like said that I liked was just, it was, because I felt that way. It was not like, I never want to be in the position of like having to do ads. And then I know TikTok now has like a creator fund where they like pay people out similar to YouTube. But I've heard that it's like pennies, like it's not very much. And like, again, sort of the main way to make money is to just get a huge following and parlay that into, like I said, brand deals and sponsorships and like other things, which I'm not trying to do. Like, I'm not trying to have to sell anybody anything. Like, that's just not something I'm interested in. So yeah, TikTok is not for me. I am still on Instagram, and like I've been saying, Patreon is where I would do weekly podcasts. That's my main platform, and I'm on Discord, of course. And again, I'm thinking of doing live streams on there. So for the people that just got here, there is a link to the Patreon in the description of this live stream. But anyways, yes, I was saying, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I reached a breaking point with this beef, and I did a whole, basically, a little old school rant in stories, because I've really been trying to stay out of it. Like, it's been, what, 2-3 weeks? And I've really genuinely been trying to stay out of it, because I just feel like I don't like neither one of these motherfuckers. I fucking can't stand fucking Drake. And I also don't like Kendrick Lamar either, which you guys know. I've done videos on Kendrick Lamar. I've done videos on Drake. I posted a link to the Genius Roundtable that was literally, is Drake a culture vulture? And I was fighting for my life in those comment sections and in that panel. That was 5 years ago. And people were like, rah, 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 rah. Drake's not a culture vulture. Drake's not a culture vulture. Blah, 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 blah. Yes, he fucking is. But I don't think that Kendrick Lamar is the fucking messenger for this. Personally, I think this is what I literally said in my fucking podcast. Right, Nelly says so. The Spider-Man meme come to life. Right, sugarcane is all super corny. Right, this shit is what happens when a motherfucking unstoppable force meets an immovable object. That's what I said in my podcast. What happens when a fucking culture vulture goes up against, meets a fucking coon? It is literally the Spider-Man meme of, like, me pointing at you and, like, you pointing at me. Like, everything that Kendrick Lamar said was correct, is the thing. Like, everything Kendrick Lamar said about Drake was absolutely correct. But you are not the messenger. This is so pot calling the kettle black to me. It's wild. And it's so funny to see people trying to make it like, you know, Kendrick Lamar is the culture going up against Drake, who's the corporation. Drake is a corporation, absolutely. Kendrick Lamar is also a corporation. Kendrick Lamar has a whole song with Taylor Swift. Does it get more corporate than Taylor Swift? A whole song with her, okay? Kendrick Lamar did a whole anti-black fucking press run during the initial fucking phases of Black Lives Matter and Ferguson, of respectability politics, and really cooning and tap dancing. Talk about niggas can't blame white people for our problems. How can we expect white people to respect us if we don't respect ourselves? What is Zoom at? How can we expect white people to respect us if we don't respect ourselves? Iggy Azalea, when everybody was rightfully dragging Iggy Azalea and calling her a culture vulture and trying to get her the fuck up out of here. This man did a whole interview on Billboard. Iggy Azalea deserves to be here. Who are we to say who does and doesn't belong in hip-hop? Everybody has to go through their trials and tribulations. There was a whole lot of caping and a whole lot of cooning and a whole lot of tap dancing and a whole lot of defending Caucasians. A whole lot. I will include links. I did videos on all of this, and there are links to all these videos, and I posted links to all this stuff on Instagram because there's still links to this day. These fucking articles and shit are all fucking still up. You could still fucking read it. And who got on Kendrick Lamar? Azealia Banks, because Azealia Banks has been involved in every pop culture moment of the last fucking 10 years somehow. I'm not sure how. Azealia Banks fucking got on him, and so did fucking Kid Cudi. Like, yo, black artists, please stop talking down on the fucking black community like you are God's gift to niggas everywhere. That's literally what fucking Kid Cudi said. Azealia Banks, she said, how dare you get in this white publication, Billboard magazine, and be like, oh, niggas getting killed by white people because we don't respect ourselves. Like, are you fucking for real? Like, are you fucking for real? Like, how dare you get in this white publication when everybody is rightfully dragging Iggy Azalea, who called herself a runaway slave master after your lyrics, and defend her? But now you have somehow become the face of the culture going up against the corporations. Kendrick Lamar's whole career is built on being a tap dancing coon. Period. Kendrick Lamar's fan base is built on respectability politics. This is literally what I put on Instagram. I was like, bro, Kendrick Lamar makes music for coons. Respectability, politicking ass coons. 1. Kendrick Lamar makes music for 2, black academics. People that want to feel smart, right, while they're listening to it. 3, people that are fans of backpack rap that think we're still in 2005. I too like backpack rap. We're no longer in 2005. 2005 is not coming back. Kendrick Lamar makes music for 4 white people. White people that don't like rap or don't listen to rap. I don't listen to rap, but I like Kendrick Lamar. I don't listen to rap, but I listen to Kendrick Lamar. I don't really like, rap and like rappers. I kind of feel like, the culture, like, I don't know, like, but I do like Kendrick Lamar. Did you guys hear that he won the Pulitzer? That's the fans. People that would have voted for Obama for a 3rd term. There's an overlap. There's an overlap between the people that would have voted for Obama for a 3rd term and the Kendrick Lamar fans. There's an overlap happening. There's an overlap happening there. So it's very interesting to see. And I seen somebody put in the comments like that, quirky white girls are all over TikTok and YouTube and everywhere explaining Kendrick Lamar's lyrics, which is just ridiculous. Like, again, you have like white girls like dancing and like memes and shit. Like, yeah, these are the people that you guys have decided are gonna determine this like rap beef. It's just like, it's really ridiculous. Like, it's really ridiculous. Like, and it's very interesting again to see this being like set up as some type of like good versus evil. Like, the fucking Caucasians and the corporations and shit are already in hip-hop. They have been ushered into hip-hop via Drake. They have been ushered into hip-hop via Kendrick Lamar. You guys already, not you guys specifically, but like people in general already have allowed the concept of white hierarchies, white award institutions, Grammys, Pulitzers, charts. You guys, I'm gonna keep saying you guys, but I don't mean y'all. Like, in general, people have already allowed white corporatization of hip hop to occur. People have already allowed, like, this is how people evaluate black art already. This is how people evaluate black art. Kendrick Lamar has a Pulitzer. How many people have you guys seen saying like Kendrick Lamar has a Pulitzer? So he, this is what makes him. This is again like a white hierarchical structure and a white institution. But it's fine, like you guys are fine with that. Like people are fine with that when it's like Kendrick Lamar getting these awards and when it's Kendrick Lamar working with these corporations and working with Taylor Swift and selling fucking red and blue Crip fucking sneakers and shit. Literally actively capitalizing on fucking gang culture and all that shit. We're fine with the corporate shit then. We're totally fine with the corporate shit then. But now we want to make it like, Drake is a fucking corporation. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, both of these niggas fucking suck. Both these niggas fucking suck. Both of these niggas fucking suck. I fucking can't stand neither one of these motherfuckers. I hate what both of them represent in terms of fucking hip hop. I hate the element that both of them have fucking ushered into hip hop. The fucking corporatization, the fucking white people, all this shit. They both represent, they're flip sides of the fucking same fucking coin, basically. They're flip sides of this. A coon and a culture vulture are flip sides of the same fucking coin. They are both performing. They're both performing blackness. They're both performing blackness. they're both performing their idea of what blackness is. They're both performing their idea of what rap and hip hop is and is going to be. And they're just flip sides of the same coin. Like, I put on Instagram, I was like, Kendrick, well, I said who Kendrick makes music for, but I said on the flip side of that, you also have Drake, who basically makes music for fucking bad bitches, culture vultures like himself, fakes, frauds, and phonies also like himself. So these are people that are appealing to their own audiences. I don't necessarily think there's an overlap in between these two audiences. And I feel like both of them have, again, they've introduced a very nasty element into fucking hip hop in terms of this beef in particular, like outside of just like who these people are. In terms of this beef in particular, also just in general, I feel like this beef is boring. I don't feel like this is a real beef. This is a stan war, right? This is a stan war, in my opinion. This is not a beef. This is between stans. This is between fan bases. This is people creating whole entire narratives and fucking dialogues in their fucking minds and fucking running with it. I didn't really like none of the songs that got fucking dropped. I don't understand why Kendrick raps like he's fucking constipated on every single song. This man literally has a fucking constipation ass fucking flow. Like, they not like us. They not like us. Nail it to the cross and he work around like Tizo. Take the shit, bro. Shit or get off the pot, my nigga. I don't take some Pepto-Bismol. Like, I don't understand. Like, the constipation flow is a lot. It's the same on every single fucking song. Every single fucking song. I'm tired of the constipation flow. Drake, also whack. Whack ass songs, whack ass beats, whack ass bars. Both of these niggas is having a gossip session of 30-year-old motherfucking stale ass tea. This is all shit that we already fucking knew too. Okay, we already knew that Drake was fucking texting with the little girl from Stranger Things. This came out years ago, right? And people didn't care. People just kind of like continued on, right? We already knew that Drake didn't write shit, that Drake had ghostwriters. This has already been exposed. Many things have already been exposed, and people just kind of continued on because they didn't feel like the people that were exposing them, be it Meek Mill, be it Pusha T. I personally feel like the story of Adidon is one of the best diss tracks of all time, and it really revealed like a bombshell, like some shit that we did not fucking know, that we never fucking heard before, right? And something that was revealed to us in real life. There has been nothing revealed like that, and nobody fucking stood behind Pusha T or stood behind Meek Mill. Meek Mill is the first one that exposed that Drake doesn't write shit and that he has ghostwriters with the Quentin Miller reference tracks and shit like that. But the thing about that was people felt like Meek Mill and Pusha T were not big enough, which is why I said that this is not a real rap beef. This is a stan war, because Meek Mill was not big enough. Pusha T was not big enough. These artists were not big enough. They did not have established enough fan bases to be taken seriously, even though they're really the ones that exposed Drake and exposed all the shit that we're seeing now. But now we're seeing somebody that actually that is a huge artist on Drake's level, of course, with his own established fan base. So now we can take the allegations seriously. So now we can take the beef seriously. So now we can take these things seriously. Which is just like, this is a joke. Like, this is a joke. This is not real. This is not legit. This is not anything. This is just a stan war. This is just two stan bases going against each other and fucking seeing who can fucking have the funniest memes and who can get the most likes and who can get the most views. That's not a rap beef. Sorry, not sorry. So I just feel like it's really absurd. It's really fucking ridiculous. And like I said, you know, I went on I did the Genius Roundtable 5 years ago, where I was just like, this man is a fucking culture vulture. And no one wanted to fucking talk about it, and no one wanted to fucking address it or believe it. I've also done series of videos about Kendrick Lamar and him being a coon and his respectability politics and the things that he's said and done, and the fact that he's really not the messenger. Like, he is not the person to be saying any of this shit, especially when you consider like the people that you work with. The fucking centerpiece of your last album was Kodak Black. You know, you're getting on Drake for being a deadbeat father and hiding a child, but you're putting out diss tracks with Future, who has a whole litter, as I put on Discord, of children that he will not claim. You're calling Drake a colonizer. Rightfully so. Rightfully so. Completely correct. But on that same exact, in the same breath of that bar, you brought up 21 Savage. Talk about 21 Savage gave Drake the street cred. 21 Savage is a colonizer from the UK. Another fake Black American. What is the point? What is the point? 21 Crumpets. There's a whole lot of pot calling the kettle black happening here. This really, it's very unserious, Nelly. It's very unserious. It's very unserious. It's very unserious. And I can only assume that 99% of the people that are weighing in on this don't know anything. Like, they're not actual rap fans. Like, again, they're not actual rap fans. Like, they don't know anything about these people. They don't know anything about these artists. They don't know anything about their past. They don't know anything about the things that they've done, the things that they've said, who they actually are. Again, like, they're just here for the memes and the entertainment. And that's fine too. Like, you know, you can just be here for it to be like a fun, like, entertaining thing. Like, that's cool. But then, like, let's stop trying to frame this like as if this is some type of like good versus evil, you know, the corporations versus the culture, like, because that's not what this is. That's not this. That's not what's happening. Kendrick also got on Metro's album to diss Drake, and he's a groomer himself. Yeah, I've also been seeing people say that Metro Boomin is a groomer. I also believe these allegations that Kendrick Lamar beats his wife. That seems credible to me. I also think it's really interesting that Kendrick Lamar said that Drake can't say nigga. Your wife and Drake look alike. I know you guys have this like retroactive made up story that you guys have made up, that one of her parents is biracial and the other one is fully black. I don't believe that, but okay, you guys can run with that lie. But if Drake can't say nigga, if Drake's not black, your wife's probably not black. And when you first, I did a whole video about Kendrick Lamar and his relationship several years ago, 9 years ago, because I looked, because it's been getting a lot of comments because of this beef. So I did a whole video about Drake and when she was his fiance 9 years ago. And I was like, bro, like, what is going on? Like, and the amount of jealous black bitch, 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 jealous, 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 jealous. Oh, black, 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 you black bitches, black, 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 black. But now somehow you have became the black messiah, Mr. Pro-Black. When you was speaking down on Ferguson, when you was speaking down on Mike Brown, when you was speaking down on those of us that were actually marching for Black lives. That's like a really interesting fucking flippity flop that I have witnessed. And Kendrick went hard too. Like, oh, it doesn't matter if my girl's mixed. Like, she's black. Like, we all black. But now Drake can't say nigga. Like, you know, and I'm not trying to, like, you know, y'all can feel however y'all want to feel about the biracials. We're not about to get into the biracial and the mix. Boop-de-boo. But it's very interesting how, you know, when it's a mixed person or a biracial person that you're close with, they get to be black. But when it's a biracial person or a mixed person that you're not cool with, they're a colonizer. When it's a fake black American that you're cool with, 21 Savage, oh, it's cool, it's fine. They're giving out street cred to people. But when it's a fake black American that you're not cool with, Drake, now it's a problem. There's a whole lot of pot calling the kettle motherfucking black up in this motherfucker. Can I state what Kendrick Lamar said about Ferguson? He said that niggers need to respect themselves. He didn't say nigger. But that's what he wanted to say. He said, how can we expect white people to respect us when we don't respect ourselves? How can we expect white people to not kill our children and leave our children dead in the street for hours, public lynching, if we don't respect ourselves? That's what he said. That's what he said. He also said that Iggy Azalea belongs here and that we don't have a right to gatekeep hip-hop against white people. That God wants them here and that them being here is not a problem. But now Drake's a problem. This to me just feels like something personal has happened. Something personal has happened. Yeah, Azealia Banks jumped on him. She jumped all over him. She said, how dare you fucking go tell a white publication, Billboard, that black people need to respect themselves before we could fucking not get murdered. How dare you? How dare you? How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you? Fucking coon, fucking respectability politicking ass motherfucker. You are not the one. You are not the one to be calling out Drake. Drake is trash. Drake is absolutely a culture vulture and a colonizer, and he does not belong here. And you are absolutely right, but you are also not the one, you pot, meat, kettle ass mofo. And everyone getting involved is making this shit into a fucking spectacle. This is not a real beef. This is a Stan war. This is a joke. Been a goofy, Ida B. This is two goofies going at it. This is two flip sides of a goofy ass motherfucking coin going at it. And it's exhausting and it's too much. And the memes with the fucking white people and the fucking corporations. But we against corporations? Get the fuck out of here. Something personal happened behind the scenes between them. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Did Drake have sex with Whitney? Did he really catch Whitney texting Drake? I don't know what it is, but I really believe that something happened behind the scenes, and that's what all this is really about. That's just like my personal... And it's just like everything that you're saying about Drake, you are also guilty of. Literally everything that you're saying about Drake, you're also guilty of. So... what is the purpose of this? What's the point at this point? I don't know, you guys. And it's just really exhausting too to see like fake rap beef. That's just like, it's just entertainment. All this feels at the beginning of the end of hip hop, starting with Mouth Breather, Sean Combs. I agree. It feels very empty, very vacuous. Like again, it's like the corporations and the memes. I'm seeing white people dancing around. I'm seeing white girls giving their fucking explanations. I don't understand how Kendrick Lamar has a song with fucking Rick Ross. Officer Ricky, you the last person to be coming at somebody about a fake persona. Officer Ricky, what? Why are you here? A$AP Rocky, you just got on motherfucker's good side because you had 2 kids with Rihanna. People have not forgotten that you're a known colorist that said that black women shouldn't wear red lipstick. The fuck are you doing here? But this is somehow the culture. This is somehow a tale of good versus evil. This is somehow the culture versus the fucking corporations. Okay. Okay. All right. It's a joke. Kakashi Cowboy, Rick Ross calling someone inauthentic is crazy. Yes, A$AP Rocky did say that. You can Google that shit. He used to date Iggy Azalea also. He said black women shouldn't wear red lipstick. It doesn't look good on us. He's a known colorist. People were actually very upset when him and Rihanna first got together. He just got on motherfucker's good list. I mean, and A$AP Rocky could rap. He could rap his ass off. But like Kendrick, like, you're not on the right side of things. You're not running with the right niggas the way that people are trying to set this up. And you know, it's fine if you're just like, I'm just like a Kendrick Lamar fan, or I'm just a Drake fan, and I'm just here to just listen to the music and like have a fun time. That's fine. But again, the way that this is all being framed is fucking whack. It's fucking lame. It's fucking corny. Like, it's a whole lot of hands in the pot. It's not cool. It's not cool. My husband, who's been in a rap game since the 90s, says he feels at a loss to what's going on now. He feels hip hop is at a crossroads. I totally agree. It's something that I also said on the podcast, because again, I've done 2 podcasts on this now. So again, for the people that just got here, Patreon is now my main platform. There is literally a $1 tier. $1 a month, $12 a year. And if you sign up for the Patreon, you get access to the podcasts, which is basically the type of videos that I would do here on YouTube before. Previously, they're podcast style now on Patreon. And I think I'm going to start live streaming there also, because they have a live stream function. So I said in the Patreon podcast, I was just like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What is the purpose of this? And also, who gets to decide nowadays at this moment of time in hip hop? Hip hop is now, could be considered a fully mature art form. It's been 50 years. Who gets to decide, like, what is hip hop? Or, you know, the good and the evil in hip hop, the morality, the authenticity. To me, that's what's ultimately the question. That's what's ultimately the question. That's what's even at the heart of people's reactions to this beef. The people that feel like, oh, they're the hip hop purists, or they're the people that feel like, you know, again, like they want to listen to Kendrick Lamar and feel smart. Or, you know, same people, they listen to Lupe Fiasco and feel smart, you know. They listen to the boom bap backpack rap and they want to feel smart. And then you have people that they like to listen to Drake because, you know, Drake makes music for bad bitches. And they just want to feel like a bad bitch. You know, bad bitch is not exclusive to gender. That's for anybody that wants to be a bad bitch. And I don't fuck with Drake. You guys know I fucking hate Drake. He's a fucking culture vulture. I don't fuck with him. I don't listen to his music. I know people that like his music. I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar. I don't fuck with his music. I've never been able to get over the things that he said about us during Ferguson and the things that he's said in terms of respectability politics. I know people that listen to his music. Who gets to decide what's better or what's worse? B.A. Renaissance left a comment on the Patreon that he said, you know, the Boulay is the Boulays versus the Ratchets. Why are we playing a morality competition anyway? Ross literally had a line about drugging women and had weight loss surgery. So BBL Drizzy, right. You know, Marcy, you sound over it on your podcast episode. Yeah, you know, like I really have tried to stay out of this. I've really tried to stay out of this because I know I don't like neither one of these rappers. And I just feel like the whole thing has become a spectacle and a circus, and it's absurd and it's ridiculous. And there's too many people that's like jumping in that, again, they don't know nothing about neither one of these people, Drake or Kendrick Lamar, their careers, the things that they've said and done, the music that they've made. Because if you knew and followed Kendrick Lamar's career from the very beginning until now, there is no way you could take the shit that he's saying about Drake seriously. Everyone I know that has followed his career from the beginning has found this shit to be hilarious. Because we all know that Kendrick Lamar is the wrong messenger for this, and none of the shit that he's saying is real or legit. Like, this is just for fun or something. Or, again, something happened behind the scenes that's personal. And so now he's, like, going after Drake in public. Because none of this makes any sense. None of this makes any sense. I'm going to read a few comments and then I'm going to go. Look at my tissue. You sound over it on your podcast episode. You have white people like Vlad and that makes you never seen it for him. Culture vulture. Again, like we've been had culture vultures. Bruno Mars. But if you tried to call these people out just a few years ago, you had motherfuckers jumping all over you, including Kendrick Lamar. When we all called Iggy Azalea out, this motherfucker did a whole interview on Billboard about how she belongs to be here. It's just like, what are we doing? But now motherfuckers want to have this conversation? No, the real conversation is, y'all just don't like Drake. And that's fine, because fuck Drake. He fucking sucks. I hate his ass too. We don't need to make it into nothing more than that, though. It doesn't need to be anything more than that. More than, I just don't like this nigga. This doesn't have to be about the soul of hip hop. That's not what it's about. Cole did the smart thing and bowed out. Cole got his own issues. I see shit's getting deleted. is for sure personal. Drake thought they was cool. I wonder if someone higher up told them to come against Drake. If Drake is a machine, how could they take him out like this and no repercussions? Bro, nothing is happening to Drake. I seen a link earlier that said that Kendrick Lamar's streams are up 50% and Drake's are down. Even with Kendrick Lamar's streams being up 50% and Drake's streams being down 5%, Drake is still outstreaming Drake by double. What are we talking about? What are we doing? 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 This is entertainment. This is not real. Last time I actually listened to Kendrick was when Poetic Justice dropped back in 2015. It's sad that we let people come in our space and blatantly disrespect us. Bothers me how people think it's bad to gatekeep our culture. Rap is very fucking unserious now. Kendrick to me is deeply bothered by Drake's appeal to white people, which is weird to me because he has many white stands too. I feel like Kendrick really craves to have more popularity than Drake. I agree, B.A. Renaissance. I think that this is what it's about too. Kendrick wants that appeal. He wants what he feels like Drake has. I agree. Now this is just a money grab. Someone told me that. I really believe that it's all about money. Also, why are so many white commentators giving their 2 cents on this? Aubrey will be just fine. Unfortunately, they all will. Let's also not forget Kendrick misusing All My Life I Had to Fight. The machine that is mainstream music media is to be obeyed. It's ridiculous at this point. I mean, his image is tainted, though, with the pedo allegations. That is not true. You do realize the little girl from Stranger Things said herself many years ago, at least 3 years ago, that Drake was her friend and that he was texting her. She gave an interview where they asked her, it was something like, who's your friend? Like, who's your friend that people wouldn't know is your friend or something like that? And she was like, Drake. He texts me all the time. He gives me advice on boys. And people were like, what? She was like 15 years old and Drake was like 30. None of this is new. This is what I mean when I, like, not to seem like I'm getting on you, but this is what I mean when I say that people that have actually listened to rap and followed these people's careers before this know about all this stuff already. It has not affected Drake's career up until this point. Drake's gonna go into hiding for a few years or a year, few months, however long, and he's gonna come back with a song. This is exactly what happened last time. Pusha T came at his neck. Meek Mill came at his neck. He went into hiding for a few months. He came back. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Teflon Don. Nobody remembers shit. The only reason why this might be different is just because it's Kendrick Lamar. Like I said, somebody that is on his level and that has, you know, their own large fan base, which again makes this a stan war, not an actual beef. Because all this shit came out. The little girl from fucking Stranger Things said herself that he's her friend, that they be texting, that they be talking. We been knew. Nobody cared. So why do people care now? Just because Kendrick Lamar said it? So are these people that have not followed Drake's career up until now? Are these people that have not paid attention to the things that he's been saying and doing up until now? Are these people that have not listened to any of the music up until now? They're just here for the entertainment and the memes. Again, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I'm really wondering. Right, mostly everything mentioned was already public info. Kendrick got white people explaining his lyrics to us like we're illiterate. Hi, Chloe. Janae. Hi, Cammy. I'm about to get ready to go. Girl, they don't understand. Drake stans don't care about no pedo allegations. Drake is gonna be fucking fine. They're so unserious. My fucking ass off. Drake was like 30. I'm just saying, like, This is just about jealousy and envy. They could have had a real convo about colorism and how Drake is allowed to do stuff they're not when Wale brought it up, but they didn't. Right, Kakashi Cowboy, you have many people, again, Wale, Pusha T, Meek Mill, you have many people that are great rappers that have already put out disses against Drake, that have already said, you know, this is what's happening, and they did not get any support. Motherfuckers laughed at them, made memes out of them, made all type of entertainment out of them, did not care. People don't really care. This is what I'm saying. Like, they're trying to like be the morality police and interject all this morality into it when they don't really care. It's strictly because it's Kendrick Lamar, who also has a whole closet full of race skeletons and gender motherfucking skeletons himself, and has also been accused of beating his wife. It's madness, really. Fake beef. Drake's appeal is too strong now to ever fully push him out of the industry. At the most, his pride is wounded, and people now see he can be clocked. I love how your Drake cultural appropriator commentary was ahead of its time. Thank you, Bantu Otaku. I really appreciate what you bring to the culture. Oh, I see somebody got blocked. No ethics, just moral grandstanding. Calling him a colonizer is crazy when you let a white host say nigga on stage. Right, Richie? You defended Iggy Azalea calling herself a runaway slave master. At least Drake actually has a black parent. Exactly, like no one is on the high ground in this fight. Seren, you called this out nearly a decade ago. Drake is an unstoppable force. A lot of these dudes who don't like him now opened the door for him to take the top spot. That was another thing about Rick Ross. Like, Rick Ross, you played your role in Drake being here as well. With songs like Aston Martin music. That shit has like 350 fucking million fucking plays on YouTube. Y'all are just mad because Drake got to the top. I mean, and I'd be mad too. But it's personal. Just say that. Stop trying to act like it's not. Jealousy is so sapping in creativity. Sensei got that Raven Baxter site. The colorism convo always fall flat because all these little niggas are the ones making more Drakes. This is so secondary school. Kendrick low-key has all the qualities of a conservative Republican. When you really sit and listen to his comments on race, is given Tucker Carlson. Kendrick literally said, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, goddammit. It don't mean shit to me. Fuck your ethnicity, nigga. This nigga has made whole catalogs of music about how race is not real. About how race is a construct. About how we're not really black. We're Israelites. He said, I'm not black, I'm Israelite. Like, but now that you're trying to like push Drake out, now you're black. Now you're black. Now you're black. Now you're black. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. It's a fucking joke. Anyways, I'm about to go. Read a few more comments and I'm gonna be out of here. The song does slide. Absolutely. Fuck your ethnicity is a bop. Absolutely. Absolutely. They're the reasons Drake is here. Right. And when they felt like Drake, exactly, Teaching with Smiles, and when they felt like Drake was beneath them, it was fine. But now that they feel like Drake is surpassing them or is up at a certain level, now it's an issue. That's personal. That's personal. Kendrick is a hotep with the white wife and everything. It's very cartoonish, for real. Yeah, I'm about to go. I like Fuck Your Ethnicity too. It's a good song. I'm just saying. I'm about to go though. So again, before I go, one more reminder. I'm on Patreon. There is a link in the description box, and I will also put a link in a pinned comment. I have done 2 podcasts on this already. People have been leaving a lot of comments on old videos saying, why not do videos on this? I've done podcasts on it. Please check them out. I might start streaming on Patreon. There's a $1 tier, so it should be accessible for everyone. But I just wanted to go live today and, chat a little bit. So I'll see you guys later. Peace. I don't know how to end it. And